there are some marketable causes or career trends as we are seeing it in the society. I may not exhaust all of them, but I want to mention some of them. One of the areas that is quite marketable is data analysts, especially
Happy New Year, madam.
Happy New Year to you. How are
smart.
you?
I'm fine.
Thank you. How have you been?
I've been fine. Nimekuwa tu huku nikipiga shughuli na imekuwa sawa.
2023 iko sawa kabisa.
Tuko sawa, lakini uko na deni ya wasikilizaji.
Niko na deni. Nimerudi kuilipa.
Wengi wanauliza, wanafunzi wamefanya mtihani wa kitaifa. Hawakukusikia hapa after results. Sasa results wako nazo. Hawajui wanaenda wapi. Hawajui watafanya nini. Sasa wanauliza watafanya education ama watafanya media ama watafanya nini. Wako tu huku nje tu wamekaakaa hivi.
Watafanya zote. Kulingana na mimi watafanya zote.
Madam Joyce,
kwanza nataka kusema congratulations to those that did KCPE wa primary school, wanaenda secondary school. Nataka kuambia congratulations. Nataka pia kuambia congratulations wale ambao wamefanya KCSE. Na leo niko hapa kuongea about marketable causes. Marketable causes. Ndio nataka kuongea about them. Other than that, nataka kuambia ya kwamba I have a YouTube channel called Touch of Grace KE. And I've handled a number of careers there. I've handled a number of causes. I've even tried to analyze what this career, some of the careers, what they involve, and where someone can be able to work after they have completed their studies. So I just want to congratulate them and to tell them not to lose hope. They will be able to fall in place and get the causes that they desire. And those that probably did not feel like they have done well as they expected, still there is hope for them. So they should not be able to, they should not give up. There is hope for them. So when we talk about marketable causes, yes, we will look at marketable causes, but also we need to know that there are those factors that will influence someone's choice of career. Like we have looked at them sometimes back, where we talk about your ability, where we talk about your qualifications, where we talk about your personality, where we talk about the environment where you come from, and likes and dislikes and so on. So let them not feel frustrated. Each one of them is blessed differently, and each one of them can be able to get a cause that they really desire. But now when we are talking about marketable causes, what do I want to talk about? I want to say that any cause that you can be able to do self-employment, it's a marketable cause. So let them look around. Any cause that you can be able to employ yourself. Any cause that you can see a number of people that have started their own businesses in that particular area. That is a marketable cause. It's a marketable cause because even if you leave the university or you leave the college, you can be able to set up your own center. You can be able to set up your own job. You can be able to work. Unaweza kuwa na hustle yako. So what I want to say is that when we talk about marketable causes, we are talking about those causes that you can get employment, formal employment, and those causes that you can also employ yourself.
Sio lazima white collar jobs.
Sio lazima white collar jobs. Hata hiyo yako inaweza kuwa white collar job. What is a white collar job? Chacha.
White collar job.
Not Chacha, I mean James. What is a white collar job?
Sisi huwa tunasema ni ile unavaa suti.
Nile unavaa suti.
You look smart.
Hata yako unaweza vaa suti. Unaweza kuwa na M-Pesa shop. Na wewe unaamua every morning nitakuwa naenda na suit. You know, ni kama nimedress smartly na nimejinyonga na tie na nimeenda kwa shop yangu.
Hata watu wa jua kali sector.
Yes, hata watu So anyway, marketable causes, let them look for causes that they can be able to employ themselves, or they can identify people who have set up their own businesses, their own institutions, or their own working centers on their own with the course that they have done in the university or in the college.
Kwa sababu ukiangalia sana serikali wakati nasema kwamba wanafunzi wameweza kupita mtihani, huwa naongea sana wale watu ambao wataenda colleges na university. Wanaacha watu wa D+ au watu wa D, au watu wataenda wapi?
Let me tell you, James, there is a book called how a C student how an A student works for a C student. I may not quote it exactly how it is. But that book is saying there are those people that got C's. And people looked at them and say, oh, this one has gotten a C. And akajibwaga huko nje. Kwa market huko nje. Na akahaso. Na aka set up, they started, working hard, setting up whatever they want, their institution, their organization. The A student was continuing with education. Aka graduate. Akarudi kufanya kazi kwa wile C student. So let them not look down upon themselves. Whether someone has not reached that level that they wanted or the society wants, because there is a level that the society wants. Does it mean that this student is hopeless? Does it mean that this student will not become something in the society? The answer is no. You may not be able to do the maths that they require. You may not be able to do the history that they require, but you have some kind of intelligence and some kind of gift that God has given you. If you explore that, you also become successful in life. Because there are many areas of life. There are many areas of life someone can be able to explore and become successful in life. So those that didn't get to the university, those that did not get C+ and above, there is still hope for them. If you have a C, if you have a C-, if you have a D+, if you have a D, if you have a D-, if you have an E, there is a place you can be able to be placed. Those that have C+ and above can head to do degree courses. Those that have C and C-, they can do diploma courses. C-, D+, they can do certificate courses. D-, and E, they can start with artisan courses. They can start with artisan courses. And we have artisan courses even in the technical institutions. And I want to tell them that the government is spending a lot of money in technical institutions. Technical institutions have facilities. They have a lot of facilities. They have human resource power and all that. And they can be able to be trained and they can be able to become successful in life. So let them not look down upon themselves. Somebody, I was hearing someone say, I don't know whether it is this radio or which radio, ati wezi shindwa na masomo, alafu tena ushindwe na kuhaso huku nje. Mtu asishindwe kila mahali. Hata kama ukumeka, hata kama ukumake it to get an A, you can be able to do something. So the technical institutes are there. We have also diploma courses. We have certificate courses, even here in Chuka University. They can look at them. By the way, we are going to have an open day for Form 4s. I will announce when it will be. And then we can be able to, they can come and find out what courses they can be able to do. Now, those who got C+ and above, let me talk to them now. Let me talk to them. Let me talk to them. There are some marketable courses or career trends as we are seeing it in the society. I may not exhaust all of them, but I want to mention some of them. One of the areas that is quite marketable is data analysts, especially even outside the country. Data analysts. These ones will be required in all the industries to be able to make sense of all the data that is generated and by all the data that is generated in any organization, in any industry. Then they can be able to make sense of that data and they can be able to help an organization either improve on their products or be able to sell more and so on. So data analyst is a course, is a marketable course, not only in Kenya, but even outside the country. Then we have computer and mathematical areas or courses, computer programming, software developers, software developers, actually they are quite needed, software developers, software engineers, information security analysts, those people are quite required in the society today. When I was looking at these software developers, I was looking at our local shops, initially in a shop or in a place where people are selling, even in the hotels, you just order, the hotel person will just go to the kitchen, get for you your order, bring it to the table. Now they have a system. They have a system that if you order something, they go there, key in what you have ordered. Your order inakuwa printed. Then they deliver for you, such that even the owner of the hotel, at the end of the day, he can sit in front of the computer and see how much was sold and how much he was able to make. These are people that are doing software development, to develop for you a software that is fitting for your institution. So computer and mathematical jobs, they are quite marketable. Architect and engineering jobs, we will never stop building. And even the building that we have will demolish them and build others,
other new ones.
Other new ones that look better. So engineering courses, we have robotics, robotics, we have nanotechnology, we have architecture, engineering related courses, civil engineering, mathematical, structural engineering, all those, they are actually courses that are required. Then we have sales. That's another course. Sales and marketing. Sales people. Why? Because even a university needs people that are doing sales to be able to sell the courses outside there.
Lakini hapo kwa sales kuna watu wengi sana huwa wanaumia.
Yes.
Tunaonanga watu wakiwa attachment tunawahurumia. So some of the candidates maybe wangeogopa kwa sababu unaona watu wakizunguka kwa vijiji wakiwa na tags. And now they see like hii
kitu ni ngumu. Let me tell you, every institution, every organization, every industry needs people that are doing sales. Because whatever you're producing, you need people to buy. Whatever you're producing, you need people to buy. So they may look at it as a difficult job in the beginning. It may look difficult, but as time goes on, they get used to it. They get used to it and they become. I always say people become. If you are trained to become something, you will become because you have the intelligence and you are able. So they will be able to become, and therefore they should not fear those sales causes because there is nobody who is producing something that doesn't want to sell. Everybody wants to sell and everybody wants a salesman, a salesperson to be able to sell their products. So that's one cause that is also quite marketable because industries, organizations and all that, they will need people that will do selling for them or will sell their products. So sales people need to be knowledgeable also. Like now we have improvement of advertising and marketing. We have social media marketing, digital marketing and all that. So it's quite important for people to know that this is one of the marketable causes. Then we also have entrepreneurship, which is now encompassing all those because in every cause there can be a bit of entrepreneurship. So that entrepreneurship cause helps you to be able to, whatever cause you are learning, to be able to see what is it that you can do practically on the ground and self-employ yourself. So entrepreneurship is also a good cause, and even someone who does another course, they can also do a certificate or a short course on entrepreneurship. So that is required. It is quite required. Another thing is product designers. Product designers. People who are able to be creative and to design products, new products day by day. We have people that have done interior design that they can change your home, they can change your sitting room, they can change your bedroom, you know, interior designers. So anybody who has done something to do with product designing or designing in the real sense of the word is quite marketable. Why? Because people get bored with things very quickly. Monotony of things. And that's why you see even in the currently in the world, you can find that there are things that are being designed day by day, like vehicles, the cars. You know, the Vitz that was there before is no longer the Vitz now. The Prado that was there before is not the Prado now. So, you know, they keep on improving these products. So anybody who does product design actually is quite marketable. Designing of products, car appliances, you know, cars or appliances or gadgets, even kitchen gadgets and so on. Zamani tulikuwa tunachemsha rice, unaiweka kwa sufuria unachemsha. Siku hizi there is a rice cooker, you know. People have designed new products. There is a rice cooker. There is a chips cutter, you know. Zamani unachukua kisu yako unaendelea, you know. So there are these people that are designing things who can be able to design things. They can be able to see things and design them. New products day by day. These people are quite marketable and therefore it's a good cause. So we can talk about interior design. We can talk about exterior design. We can talk about fashion design and so on. You know, some of these clothes that we are buying from Turkey, they can even be made by some of our people around
Kenyan.
Yes, why not? You know, some of these clothes that we are buying from Turkey and buying them very expensive, they can be made by people from here. So fashion and design is also something that can actually become very, very marketable. It's only that sometimes as students and even as a society, we think in a closed mind that we imagine if someone is doing tailoring, sasa hiyo ni kushona hapo kwa village, kushona buttons, kushona nguo imebomoka, kushona viraka and so on. We don't think about it being something big, but it can be something big. That the clothes that we are importing from Turkey, we can actually have them here in Kenya, made in Kenya and designed. So long as we have the good materials, we can make those clothes. Yes. So that's one thing, product designers. We also have human resource and organizational development specialists. These ones are also needed because of reskilling. Reskilling because we need new as I always say, that careers emerge, careers evolve, keep on evolving. So we need a human resource that can be able to help the staff, can be able to help employees to reskill. That if they spot something that they can be able to learn and improve their delivery of services, then they can be able to do that. So to help the employees develop new skills and to reskill and so on. So we need human resource and organizational development specialists. We also need regulatory and government relations experts. These regulators are people like who have studied law. People who have studied law. They can be able to interpret law. They can be able to interpret regulations. They can be able to advise companies. They can be able to advise institutions. So we need such kind of people so that when institutions, organizations are making a decision, they have people there that can be able to help them interpret law, interpret regulations that are required. Another field that is quite marketable is medical-related causes. Medical-related causes is quite marketable. Medicine, home care, nursing, and all that, optometry, radiologists, those people are quite marketable in the society. And you can see when we talk about medical-related causes, this is a cause you can do. You can be employed in that white collar that you're talking about, but you can also
employ yourself.
So these are quite marketable causes, medical related, and especially you can find that it's not only marketable in Kenya, but it's also marketable outside the country. Sometimes you keep on seeing people, talking about nursing in America, nursing in Canada, nursing in Australia, and so on. And they are required there. They are required there because healthcare is very, very important. Do you know the only asset you have that is very, very important, James, is you, your body, yourself. Yourself. You're the most important asset. Otherwise, all these other things is just by the way. You're the most important person. So self-care or healthcare is very, very important in the society. So anybody who is able to do a medical-related cause, they can go for it.
Tunakwamia hapo kidogo, alafu tunarejea muda usio kwa mrefu. Msikilizaji, kama wewe ni mwanafunzi wa kidato cha 4 ambaye amekalia mtihani wake na umepokea matokeo, wakati ni huu. Kipindi ni hiki cha kusikiza. Na vile vile kule Touch of Grace YouTube KE, una comment hapo na una subscribe. Unaweza chukua simu ya shosho, ya auntie, ya sister yako, na kuna wengine bado wako na simu zao. Uweze ku comment pale na usubscribe, uweze kujua mambo na career yako itakuwa vipi. Usiende university ama college misguidedly. Tunazama kidogo, tarejea muda usio kwa mrefu tukiwa na Madam Joyce Mghoi. Na bila shaka ukiwa mwanafunzi wa kidato cha 4 ambaye amekalia mtihani wake wa kitaifa na amepokea matokeo, moyo wako unaduda du. Lakini sasa jua Madam Joyce Mghoi, career director, ako hapa ndani aweze kukuhakikishia kwamba mambo itakuwa ni sawa tena zaidi.
There is hope.
Ukienda kule nje, jua kwamba marketable courses, kuna wale watu ambao tunahitaji, watu wa computer programming sana, data analyst, au wote tunawataka, entrepreneurs tunawahitaji, na nyote mko hapo. Kwa hivyo don't lose hope.
That is good. So we also have creative professions. Creative professions like currently we have people who are like media photographers and they are quite creative. They can be able to do some content or they can become content creators. So creative professions are also important. And this is where I say that sometimes we get frustrated because I didn't perform like so and so. But the thing is, each one of us has been gifted by God differently. And there is something that you can be able to do. Because some of these creative professions, these people are making it big and they are really earning a lot of money. And some of them did not even go to school properly. I am sorry to say so. Like some... They didn't go to school properly, but you can see they are making it big in life because they are creative, because they are exploring their God-given talent. They are God-given talent. So creative professions are also quite important. If someone is creative, if someone is creative in one way or another, they can be able to do a course that is related to creativity, like content creators, like media personnel that are creative, that they are entertaining. You know, there are people that you listen even to their shows, and you are entertained, and you are also given information. You are given information, you are entertained, and therefore creative professions, they are very, very important. People are acting. You know, people are acting films, you know, people are acting films and so on. They are really creative, and their creativity earns for them something.
Content creators,
acting, films, you know, singing and so on. These kinds of talents, we need to explore them. So anybody who is creative in one way or another, when they go to college, let them do something which is related to their talent or their creativity. Then we have food industry. Food industry is another area that we will never stop eating. We will never stop eating, James. Whether we like it or not, we will never stop eating. So people who are in food industry, they have creativity in food industry. They have creativity in even making or producing or manufacturing things that will help us to produce better food or to eat tastier food. These people are quite required in the market. People who will be in the food industry, they are quite required. Like now, I was looking at some clip that someone was sending that there are people that are making chapos, just chapati, and they are exporting chapati. Chapati can stay in the freezer even for 4 months, even for 6 months. So there are people that are making chapatis and they are exporting these chapatis by air
in Kenya.
By air in Kenya. By air in Kenya. Yes.
Businessmen and
businessmen and businesswomen. Making chapatis can make someone rich.
For export.
Making mandazi can make someone rich. In short, food. Anything to do with food. Why? Because man cannot stop eating. Even when people cry about finances and all that, they will still look for githeri and eat. So anything to do with food, food industry is a marketable area.
Na waangalie Ken Piski.
Yes. Now you can get a job in the hotels or you can start your own and so on. So food industry, generally, food industry is an area. Then we also have developers, app developers. There are many applications right now that are being used, even in Kenya, that are actually helping people. So app developers, let them, know that they have a market. They can work in a formal employment. They can also employ themselves. So app developers. Then we have education. Our students, our children can never stop going to school. They will have to go to school. Yes, education can evolve, like maybe online teaching and so on. It can evolve because even there are some people I hear at I'm doing homeschooling. Have you ever heard of homeschooling? Homeschooling, there are those children that are being taught at home or they are staying at home and they are being taught at home. So whichever the case, education is quite still a lucrative area because even if you stay outside for 5 years, you'll still get a job. You'll still get a job. Yes, it is flooded, yes, but you'll still get a job. And remember, I did a video to tell people that have done education that is not the only area that they can work.
I remember the video.
Yes, you remember. So they can also go there and check. Those people who have done education. What else can they do in life? What else can they do in life? So education is another area, and those that are doing education, those that are doing languages, they can try and see those that are doing languages. If you did a foreign language in secondary school, consider if you can progress with that particular foreign language, because foreign languages are also becoming marketable because we are going global, or we are already global. We are already global. And finally, the last one that I want to talk about, there are many, but this is the last one, agricultural related causes. Again, we can never stop eating.
Yeah.
So we need people that can be able to do agribusiness, not only subsistence farming, but agribusiness, where they know that my area is agriculture, and I'm going to get money from agriculture. If it is tomatoes I'm planting, I'll plant them in such a way, I will take them to the market. If it is maize I'm planting, I'll plant in such a way, I will have enough produce to take to the market. So agriculture, those that are doing agriculture even in secondary school, unajua pale secondary school wanaitwanga farmers, so when they imagine watakuwa wanashikilia jembe wakilima, they feel like they can hate that cause. But really we are talking about agribusiness, because again people will never stop eating. So agribusiness is very, very important. It's a good cause also. Those who do it, they do it with a focus that there are people that even can be able to make a lot of money even in a small piece of land. In a small piece of land, intensive farming, or dairy farming, you know. And you can see someone who is in a 50 by 100 plot, and they're making a lot of money from dairy. They're making a lot of money from dairy. So agricultural related causes are also marketable causes. But generally what I've said is any cause that you can do, and you can either be employed formally, or you can employ yourself, or there are people that you can identify around you that have that kind of business, then that is a good cause to do.
Usikae nyumbani.
Hata
jiunge hata kama ni polytechnic.
Usikae nyumbani. Jiunge na technical institutions, they are there, they are all over. The government is funding them. Help, they're also being given help. Some of those causes, they're also being given, they are eligible to get help. So let them go, let them visit these particular areas. And nobody should look down upon themselves and tell them, me, I did not pass, and therefore my life is hopeless. No, there is nobody's life that is hopeless. You may not have been able to achieve this in this area, but there is an area that God has kept for you. So don't give up, don't get frustrated, pick yourself up. Kama ulianguka, jiinue, dust yourself, and move on. And move on.
Madam Joyce, nikitaka uambie wazazi piece of advice. Kuna wazazi ambao watoto wao maybe wanaona kama watoto wao waliweza kuangusha kidogo, maybe hawakuweza kuscore to the expectations, na wamekasirikiana huko nyumbani hata haongeleshani. What can you tell this parents?
That's another thing that I was even seeing another clip in social media of a father that is really quarreling and calling names, calling the son names and so on. What I want to say is that generally, every parent would want to see their child perform well. Generally, excel. Every parent desires that their child excels in life, excels in studies, excels in workplace, excels, all round. A parent would desire that their child will excel. But I want to say this. If the child did not make it, it doesn't mean that he also wanted to fail. Sometimes we, as parents, we forget that huyu mtoto ambaye ameanguka, hata yeye hakuwa anataka anguke. Hakuwa anataka. So already this child is feeling bad. Then sasa umuongeze
stress.
Umuongeze stress kwa sababu hata wewe umesikia vibaya. So let us be able to look at our children and say that they tried their best, they did their best, they didn't make it. Maybe that is not what God has blessed them with, but let them look for another area that they can be able to excel in life. These children are not hopeless. They are not hopeless at all. They are not losers. They are not losers. They are not failures. They can still succeed in life, even if they did not get the grade that they desired to get, or the parents desired to get. So parents, I want you to cool down, to calm down, to look at these children with another eye, that they are also feeling bad, that they are also, not happy with the results that they have gotten, but they are not hopeless. You need to sit down, drink some water, and cool down,
talk with them.
And then talk with them and say, now this one did not work. What can we do so that your life can still continue? And the life of that child will continue, and they will become successful in life. Some of the A students will work for some of these C students. Yes. Now, we are not saying, hatusemi kwa ubaya. What we are saying is that that person who got a C, that person who got a D+, they should not really lose hope. We are only telling them there is hope for them. There is hope for them. Yes.
Your last words.
My last word is that I wish them the best, that KUSSIP's portal has not been opened yet. It will be opened. And when it is opened, we will still talk about it. We will still talk about how they can go into KUSSIP's portal and be able to do revision. The students, they need to do course revision. Course revision is done either because you have passed more than what you expected or you have not done as well as you expected. So you need to go in there and revise your courses. So we will continue to talk about KUSSIPs. We'll continue to talk about other courses that will come up.
Asante sana Madam Joyce Mghoi kwa kutenga muda wako uje uongee na wanafunzi ambao walikalia mtihani wa kitaifa wa KCSE. Asante sana vile vile wewe msikilizaji ambaye umesikiza, na la msingi mno, ambia neiba wako kama amepitwa na kitu aingie kule YouTube channel Touch of Grace KE, subscribe, comment na vile vile like. Na unaweza pia forward hiyo link huko mbele, ambapo itakuwa ni sawa tena zaidi.
Sawa sawa.
I wish you a nice day.
Good day.
Mimi niendelee kusukuma kazi.
Yes.
Yeah.